Hello world, welcome to TUC. My name is Abhishek Rajan. So as I said in our previous lecture that we are going to solve another problem which will be based on the previous one. So we have now this time we are going to solve the same problem, but there is a little bit of change in this. And the change is in the previous lecture we were finding out the name of the student having highest marks in mathematics. But this time we are going to find out the name of the student having highest total marks. All right. So what should be the approach? So I mean, it's quite simple. This time as well, we have to convert the list of students into stream so that stream methods can be enabled. So this has been done. Now what we have to do, we have to call the max method, right? So max has been called. Again on max returns get method. I mean optional. So we should call the get method and then we can call the main method. All right. Now our main task is to implement the comparator which we are going to provide in this max method. That's the important one because on that comparator the decision that how the student is going to be picked, how the student having highest marks is going to be picked. So this time we have to provide the summation of the marks. All right, so let's do the same thing. Sorry, let's do the same thing. So what we have to do, we have to take a b, these two are the objects, and further we have to write uh, the comparison. All right, so here we do the comparison. So what we have to do this time, we should say something like a dot. So let's take the first one, a dot marks dot maths. This is the first one, first subject, and this should be the second subject, a dot marks dot coding. All right, so this is the first subject. Now we have to take a look on the second subject. So minus second object, sorry, not subject, actually second object. So marks dot coding. Please take a look on my previous lecture if you are getting some confusion or the idea is not getting clear, so it will be helpful. Dot maths. All right, so this has been done. We have done this. Now the comparator has been provided. Now let's see who is the topper. So it is obvious from here, Ruth is the topper. All right, so Ruth should be printed at Lambda. All right, Ruth is the topper. So as usual, we have to, I mean, we can write some better code here. So we can call comparator comparing int, and we can provide some method reference. So in our previous lecture also we were talking about the method reference. There also we can provide method reference, but here we have a good example of method reference. So what we have to do, we have to call this student, I mean total method on the lambda double colon total method. So this total method has been called on the method reference. So what we can do, we can simply remove this. We can simply remove this, and what we can, oh sorry, actually I don't use any video editor. So comparing int, and in here what we have to do, lambda double colon total, right? So this is the method total which accepts student object And on this student object, we call the marks method, which will provide us the marks object. And on that marks, we are calling maths and coding by adding them. So, so can you see this is fairly simple in this case, right? So what we did, we have to call the we have to get the name of the student having maximum total marks. So what we did, from the list of student, we took the list of students and we converted that list of students into stream. On that stream we have called the max method, and this max, and on that max we are calling get method. Why we are calling get method? Because this max returns the optional. So once we have the optional, we are calling the get method. On that get method, we are calling the name method. All right, because the get method returns the original object, not the optional. All right, so we have fairly done this. So, and yeah, inside this max method, we are providing the comparator. Comparator meaning we are comparing int, because we have to compare the I mean the total marks, and based on which we are going to find out the maximum value. So I think this is what I have to discuss in this. So in the next lecture we will see a similar problem. So thanks for watching. Let's see you in the next one. Bye bye.